Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees Stadium in Bronx, New York. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
On the ground to second for Torres. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Malik Smith the next to hit. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High chopper over to first. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting third, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tanaka gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Daniel Vogelbach would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. Navarez over at second. Vogelbach on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Paul Burke, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
3-2 now. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Torres. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Full count still.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Splitter, 2-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
This is foul right side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, D. Gordon. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey.
1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Gordon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, 1 away.
batting ninth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical, if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he's safe.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Gardner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 gone. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Urshela at 3rd, LeMahieu on 2nd, Judge at 1st, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Liner toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. Still 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Oh, that's
off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a line drive caught down there at third. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. Yeah. 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
In now, D. Gordon. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk. The next 3-2.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Mayhew.
Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard liner to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Encarnacion on third. Urshela at second with 2 gone. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. At the plate, Malik Smith. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Drilled down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Sanchez.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a shot sent off to the right side for foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Gregorius.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Haniger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready now, Domingo Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Santana, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So digging in now, Tim Beckham. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-1 Mariners. off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Still 2-2. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Dan Altavilla takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Gio Urshela will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A runner at first with no outs here. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly to Gordon for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Seattle jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Paul Burke earns the victory on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.